And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
If you got a business, that you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
We can now proudly say what you've heard me say the last 6 months. Osama bin Laden is dead and General Motors is alive.
Man, I'm sick and tired of all the recognition these fucking puppets are steady getting. When it's all lies, they steady spitting as it compromising the minds of children. And the vile villains all hold the seats. Our government's been so deceased. If we stay the course, there's no relief. Just more police patrolling streets. We gotta stand up and take life back. Just take a look where our lives at. Man, Americans are so blind to facts. It's plain to see this ain't the right track. I try to keep my faith in Jesus as these police is just beat us, driving racism between us. Then they claim that we some demons as they posterizing religions, just trying to polarize their visions. Man, we gotta coincide in existence if we ever hope to rise against it. So right here now, I take a vow, some way, somehow we'll make it out. And them higher powers gon' hate me now. Just carry on if they take me out.
State of Florida versus George Zimmerman. Verdict: we, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty.
The George Zimmerman case exposed a deep, bitter divide.
Where's the president while the First Amendment rights are now coming under fire? Well, he's out there campaigning, of course.
And it's seeming like they want to stare the rights, just chipping away our amendment rights, then taxing us for no health care when there's record numbers on welfare. And who the hell care? It's all shut down, and Americans are like, what now? Man, it's all a part of a bigger plan for martial law to come and hit the land. Just watch the news, we on the brink. Don't think like me, just fucking think. In the land of the sheep, home of the slaves, commander-in-chief is a joke just to say. Buying guillotines and M-raps, all them MREs and they hella strapped, plus FEMA camps with the plastic caskets, tools of war to fight back the masses. It's rich and poor, not black and white. It's good and evil, what's wrong and right. And I know this song could end my life, but bet your ass it won't end tonight. Right here now, I take a vow, some way, somehow we'll make it out. And them higher powers gon' hate me now. Just carry on if they take me out.
Still, I come from a way of life in the military where you don't buy weapons that you don't intend to use. Why would you? And if you look at what the Department of Homeland Security has been purchasing over the last year, it comes out to like 1.6 billion rounds of ammunition, more than 7,000 fully automatic assault weapons, 2,700 MRAP type vehicles, and now drones. Those are instruments of war. Department of Homeland Security's, who are they going to fight a war against?
The idea of the U.S. launching a military strike on Syria is getting mixed reactions. Some agreeing we must stop Assad, but others saying we better be ready for what comes after the missiles hit if they do.
If the feds do not stop the wild spending and do not reform Medicare and Social Security, the U.S. dollar will collapse. That means that all of our savings, all of our investments, our homes, and everything else will blow up before our eyes.
My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
On Saturday, the New York Times reported that the agency was using metadata to create profiles on American citizens, their doings, their locations, their friends, regardless of whether or not they are a person of interest.
My right is more important than you're dead because I fought for it firsthand. I washed the blood of my friends out of my Humvee, and I picked up their mangled bodies, and I fought day in and day out.